Hey guys, welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a great day so far. Let's see what we got going on with these cards here today, these psychic tarot cards. I was feeling like someone's energy reaching out in these cards, someone trying to get your attention or somebody who would like to get your attention. We do have truths. Those might involve sort of talking about a truth, maybe explaining a truth. I want to know where it sits. Transformation. Transformation. How do you fit into all of that too? And stand your ground. And prosperity begins. You know, this is like, I'm sorry, this is like you guys are finding prosperity, you guys are moving on with your lives. This transformation card belongs to you guys as well. And it's also this stand your ground too. This is like, I feel positivity coming from the collective in this moving on, this transformation, this healing, this moving forward. And I don't know, this person coming back, this person wanting to reach out, it's like they see that. It's like I don't know if they want to be a part of that or they're jealous or what's going on here. We have the King of Cups. And the King of Wands. See, this is what it is. Somebody is like moved on. Somebody is moved on. Somebody is probably even starting a new relationship. And this is why somebody wants to reach out. This is what I was feeling. I was like, I don't know if this is like love. I don't know if this is like looking for forgiveness. I don't know. This person's like jealous. I see jealousy. I see jealousy in somebody moving on. Like they don't want somebody to move on. Like they're pissed off. Because they're still alone. They're still alone. I think they see somebody moving on. They see somebody finding prosperity. They see somebody finding happiness. Somebody finding like their self-confidence and their empowerment, which is what I get from this Stand Your Ground card. And they're pissed off. Like they're pissed off about it. They wanted to sort of be able to, I don't know if I want to say like control the whole situation or control somebody. But it's like they wanted to be with this person. They wanted this person to sort of mourn their loss. Like they're pissed off that somebody doesn't miss them or is moving forward, moving on, and they're by themselves right now. It's like, how dare you move on when I can't seem to move on? Is definitely the vibe that I get, because somebody's finding happiness in cutting ties and moving on. Somebody's starting new partnerships and moving forward. And they feel like they're on the outside sort of looking in. Like they feel like they're out in the cold now. And I do feel like they want to reach out. I don't know if they've already reached out. With that Eight of Wands. If they haven't already, they will be. They will, because like I said, they see someone healing, they see someone moving on, they see somebody moving forward with their life, and they're kind of not having it. They're just not having it because they're not getting it for themselves. Maybe it's like the kind of like you don't know what you got until it's gone kind of thing too. And this is partly maybe why they're wanting to reach out as well. And so we're having sort of like, and that King of Wands, that is the energy belonging to the person who wants to reach out. They're wanting to reach out to this Queen of Wands energy. And remember, guys, when I say, you know, King, Queen, we're going with the court cards here. It doesn't necessarily mean that this represents a woman, this represents a man. This can represent just a person who sort of, these are their most dominant personality traits. Somebody who follows their passions, but can also be a hothead. Somebody who can tend to be a little bit more emotionally cool or detached. And this might be because this situation and the two of these people have parted and they've emotionally detached from them. This is somebody who is also being true to themselves. Truth, honesty, and integrity, moving in that way. King of Cups. Cups is all about emotion, the king of emotion. So again, not necessarily a man, but somebody who is, their emotional side is sort of more dominant. And it's like they're having a more emotionally fulfilling relationship. This is somebody who I feel a little bit more balanced, calm, and cool. In this King of Cups card. I don't always get that, but in this read I do, and I feel like this is the new connection that's happened. Whereas this energy is a lot more fiery. This energy is a lot more prone to sort of quick temper, to holler, to react. which was part of what drove the wedge here in the first place, and somebody had just had enough of that. They had had enough of arguing, they had had enough of fighting. It was too much, and they wanted a softer energy, and that's what they have moved on to. They have moved on to finding someone who is a softer energy, forming a new partnership, and sort of creating, I don't want to say like creating a happy home, because they're not necessarily like married, having babies, whatever, but it's like this new chapter, starting this new chapter, starting this new phase, that new partnership with somebody else. Ooh, one wanted to go flying here. Yeah, see, he's reaching out. He's reaching out from the past. It's like, he sees himself as this person's partner. He sees himself as their match, as they should be together. I don't know if this person thinks that they're like divine feminine, divine masculine, or soulmates, or whatever it is, but they're not having this other partner, their ex, moving on. So they are going to be reaching out. They are the blast from the past. And they are going to be reaching forward. The Hanging Man says, basically, they got no one to blame but themselves in this one. The Hanging Man says you can be successful in life. You have the tools that you need. You're capable. The only thing that's going to hold you back is you. So fears, doubts, insecurities. This person's behavior, their temper, their possible jealousy while they were in the relationship, because I do feel hothead. I definitely feel hothead in this person. And they actually pushed their partner away with their behavior. So they created the situation for themselves. They put themselves in a situation where they are now part of this person's past, whether they like it or not. The Three of Swords is that heartbreak. And the Knight of Pentacles. See, that person that they pushed away, that person was like, they're like a steady Eddie. They're like a steady Eddie. There's somebody who's always there. There's somebody who's looking for a stable, long-lasting relationship and connection. So they could have had that. Like, they could have had that deep connection, but they just could not keep a hold of their passion. They could not keep their temper in check. It was always fighting. It was always chaos. And that person had finally had enough, and that person cut ties. And that's where the Three of Swords fit in. Somebody finally had enough. And they think it's unfair that this person has moved on, romantically to somebody new. They've moved on in love and trying to find a new relationship. They think it's unfair because they can't seem to move on. They can't cut ties. They can't heal. They can't move forward. But they need to figure out this Hanging Man. They need to realize that they did this to themselves. It was their behavior that caused this to come to an end, that they could not get sort of their temper in check or under control. And that's why it happened. And it's like victory in truth and honesty. And this person needs to be honest and true to themselves so that they can see the situation for what it was. That's where the Hermit card fits in too. Sort of this time of introspection. They need to really take a step back, remove emotions from the situation, and be able to see what happened and why it truly happened. This is what's going to give them the most clarity. Like I said, if they haven't reached out to this person already, they are going to. They are going to reach out to them. They are going to try and find some way of rekindling, of making amends, of sort of coming back together. I don't know if they're going to use the word soulmates. It is how they feel. They feel that there is a deep connection, that they are made for each other. I keep getting pulled back to the Three of Swords. I feel like the Three of Swords is how that's going to go for them, that this has come to an end, and that's probably not going to change, and nothing that they can say is going to change that, because I do feel the other party has moved on, moved forward, accepted the past for what it was, and is only looking to the future and looking to build new. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed the read, and thank you very much for joining me. I hope you all have a great day. Take care.